What industry did you pursue a career in? What do you guys do for a living right now?
I pursued a career in e-commerce.
As an e-commerce business owner, what has been the most amount of money that you've ever made in a single year?
15.5 million.
100 million.
Like 180,000.
What's the best financial advice that you've ever received throughout your lifetime?
You're gonna work, like everyone's gonna have to work. You might as well get paid really well while you do it.
How did you become a millionaire?
Trapping, turning, rapping.
Yes, sir. We're in Miami, Florida at the Fashion District, going all around asking luxury shoppers what they do for a living and how they became wealthy. What industry did you pursue a career in? What do you guys do for a living right now?
I own a medical device company, like a distributorship for a medical device company from Europe.
What has been the most amount of money that you ever made in a single year?
My company's still a baby, so we're still in the, 3-4 million at the moment.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
Seriously,
it's brand new though, so.
Yeah. As an entrepreneur, if you were to go back to when you first started that business, what's the number one thing you wish you would have known? What's your best advice to any entrepreneur who's starting a business in 2023?
Hire slow and fire fast.
What industry did you ultimately pursue a career in?
I am a physician and I own med spas.
That's amazing.
I inject, Botox, fillers, all that kind of fun stuff.
What has been the most amount of money that you've ever made in a single year?
15.5 million gross. Net would have been like half of that.
What was the best financial advice that you've ever received throughout your lifetime? So maybe you had a mentor or someone that told you a lesson about money that has stuck with you for your entire life. What's the best financial advice you tell the younger generation that someone told you?
Someone once told me when I was younger, you're gonna work, like everyone's gonna have to work. You might as well get paid really well while you do it. And so I look for something that I could be passionate about, that I could enjoy, but also pay really well. So find something you love that also pays well.
In 60 seconds, what is the blueprint to becoming a millionaire in today's world? So let's say someone's 25, 26, you're having a conversation with them. They want to become serious about becoming financially free. What was the blueprint that you took to create a 7-figure company and become financially free?
It's really about being willing to keep going if you get no for an answer.
Take a risk too. Like you gotta be willing to put it on the line, man. Like I started my business while I was a resident, and I started with my personal credit cards, and I kept getting an additional credit card because I couldn't pay off the balance in time. So it's transfer balances for 2 years. The day I finally paid off all of my personal credit cards and cut them all up was amazing. So you gotta be willing to hustle. You gotta be willing to take a risk. And so if you have the vision and the opportunity, you just gotta go for it, man.
Yeah.
You just gotta do it.
I love that. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Yeah,
thank you guys so much.
I want to see this channel.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, you man, yeah. We got a channel called The School of Hard Knocks. We've done interviews with Mark Cuban, the president of Nike. Sweet. I love your videos. What industry did you ultimately pursue a career in, for those that don't know?
I pursued a career in e-commerce. So starting online businesses, just mainly everything online, selling products is where I made the majority of my money. But now just kind of dipping more into real estate. So more hard assets.
What has been the most amount of money that you've ever made in a single year?
In a year, last year we did $8.7 million in profit and around $18 million in revenue.
What does it take to get from a 7 to 8-figure business? Someone maybe they're doing $1 million years, but they really want to get to 10 million. What was the biggest thing that you changed in your business to get you from 7 to 8 figures?
Yeah, so I always tell people, you can make $1 million by yourself. Going from 0 to $1 million, you can do that by yourself. But going from 1 million to 10 million, now you need a team. So the biggest thing was how can I duplicate myself enough so that I can be kind of outside of the picture but still generating money. So I just had to copy myself 3-4 times and have people who saw my vision and people who are smarter than me. At the end of the day, I was a college dropout, but my CFO went to Stanford, my CFO went to Yale. So it's just doing people who can do what you can do, but better, so that you can do what only you can do, which is sit back, come up with the ideas on how to make more millions or how to, expand and grow your business. In 60
seconds, what is the blueprint to becoming a millionaire in today's world? So let's say someone's 25, 26, they're in their second job, they want to get serious about becoming financially free. They want to drop it, they want to go all in. How can someone become a millionaire today?
Learn a skill. Learn a skill and don't put a time limit on that skill. Don't say, okay, I want to do this in 6 months. Don't say I want to do this in 3 months. Learn a skill, master that skill to the T so that you know everything inside of it. And fail a couple times so that you know exactly what not to do. And the more times you fail, the more times you learn. A lot of people view failures as as something that's bad. It's really good because now you know exactly what not to do. So in today's generation, if you want to make a lot of money, you have to learn a skill that the economy deems valuable. You can't just say, okay, I want to do this. What does the economy deem valuable? There's not a lot of people who know how to make websites. So learn how to make a website. That's a great skill. It's all skill-based, right? School teaches you how to become an employee. Learn how to become a boss.
Wow. My man, thank you so much for your time, bro. I appreciate that, man. It was so cool to run into you. Seriously, man. That's awesome. Hey, it's crazy, man. We're doing an interview. I've seen that guy's content on TikTok for the last like 3 years. That guy is really about his business, bro. He's about millions. So, hey, crush that shit. Let's get on to the next one. Can we get you real quick?
Hold on a second.
We got you.
Let me get fresh to death for this.
Let me get you, brother.
Sunshine, I gotta call you back. I'm being interviewed by a bunch of fucking Austin hunks, all right?
What industry did you ultimately pursue a career in?
Well, as you can see, this barbershop has done well for me because it allows me to travel anywhere in the world and I always have employment.
So you own this barbershop right here.
I don't have to own it to work here, but I still do good.
That's amazing.
Yes, it is.
What's the best financial advice that you've ever received throughout your lifetime? So maybe you had a mentor or someone tell you a piece of financial advice that always stuck with you throughout your life. What's your best financial advice to the younger generation?
The best financial advice I would give a younger generation, make your money make money for you, plain and simple. It's not about making money. You could work 40, 50, 60 hours a week. You could, like I said, have a regular 9 to 5, have an employer. But the minute that money runs out, the minute your employer, fires you or whatnot, then you're back to square one trying to scramble for money. However, if that money is working for you, even when you're sleeping, vacationing, or engaging in other curricular activities, getting paid.
Absolutely.
When you're in school, kids kind of mock those that are focused on their studies, are actually educating themselves rather than engaging in the partying and hanging out and the drugs. However, when you come to see those that were partying and like the life of everything, or the jocks, I don't want to say all jocks, they're usually the ones asking those kids to stay at home studying and mastering the crafts for jobs in their mid-20s. So the kids mastering the crafts at the early ages are the ones that live a carefree life at the later ages in life.
Man, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you, man. You crushed that.
School of Hard Knocks?
School of Hard Knocks. Yes, sir.
What, on YouTube?
Instagram, everywhere.
School of Hard Knocks. I love this shit. Shit's hilarious. No, it's a fact. Listen, that's why I cut hair, because I like talking to kids like y'all.
In 60 seconds, how can someone become a millionaire in today's world? What's the secret to becoming wealthy? How did you become a millionaire?
Working very hard
Yeah,
in music,
absolutely.
rapping,
Absolutely.
trapping to rapping, trapping turn to rapping.
Yes, sir. And what advice would you tell your younger self? You're going back in time, you're starting from zero. What would you tell your younger self?
Do whatever the fuck you want,
Yes, sir.
and don't take no from an answer from nobody.
Absolutely. What's your best advice to any entrepreneur starting a business? It's not easy, it's competitive. How were you able to stand out, man?
Doing different shit.
Yeah. Hey, really appreciate your time, man. That means so much to us, man.
World is Yours 2, one of my favorite albums of all time.
What just happened?
Bro, we just interviewed Rich the Kid at the stoplight, bro. That joint's crazy, bro. Bro, it's crazy because like he's got a couple songs I'll go back and play like out of nowhere, bro. Crazy, man. We're Miami. You never know who you're gonna come in contact with, bro. That's crazy, man.
Dude, that was amazing, bro. That's incredible. World is Yours 2, World is Yours 1. Great albums when I was coming out of high school, bro. I'm so excited we got that interview. That was lit.
What industry did you ultimately pursue a career in?
I'm in tech. I had an e-commerce business, and I invested in tech companies.
What'd you sell?
Cosmetics.
Cosmetics. As an e-commerce business owner, what has been the most amount of money that you've ever made in a single year?
Depends. We were a big company, so in Brazil we're larger than Sephora online. Did like around 100 million, 200 million a year.
What is the best financial advice that you've ever received throughout your lifetime? So like, if there's one money lesson that a mentor ever taught you, what's the best financial advice that you've ever received?
Yeah, so a penny saved is a penny earned. When you raise money, like with VCs and everything, don't spend it all. Just hold on to your cash, think before you act, and then keep measuring, because you can't take money for granted, So you've got to create value out of it, not just go spending it like think it's never-ending story. It's like sometimes you run out of money.
So you heard it from him. His e-commerce business is doing bigger than Sephora for cosmetics in South America. That's crazy. 9-figure e-commerce entrepreneur out here in Miami, Florida. Let's go talk to some more beasts out here. What industry did you ultimately pursue a career in?
Hospitality. I'm with 11 USA Group. We own and operate 11 Miami, Gold Rush Cabaret, and Giselle Rooftop.
You work in the hospitality. What is your best networking advice to the younger generation out there?
You got to get yourself in the room first. An example I'll give you is, if you want to become a real estate developer, but you're dead broke, attend these real estate conventions, right? Be in the rooms with the people that you want to be when you're older, right? Network with as many people as you can and just get yourself in the room. treat everybody with equal amount of respect, right? I'm the type of guy that when I get to work, you know, I shake the bathroom attendant's hand and I shake the owner's hand and I treat them the same, right? And I think that's been something that's helped me succeed in this industry, is just treating everybody with the equal amount of respect.
Pretty cool interviews with one of the guys that runs the scene down there at the 11 nightclub in Miami. It is the largest nightclub in Miami, one of the biggest nightclubs in the world, giving some game on how he was able to break in the nightclub industry and find success. Question for you guys. My brother and my friend and I, we started a channel at the University of Texas at Austin that we grew to 1.5 million followers. We go all over the country. We're based in Austin, Texas. Just asking people a few quick questions on their advice to the younger generation of kids coming out of school, starting out in the real world. I wanted to know if we could ask you guys a few questions for our channel on how you guys became successful.
Oh, okay.
Does that be cool?
Yeah, that's all right.
Awesome.
Y'all talking to somebody for real. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah, I believe it.
Y'all really talking to somebody for real. Look. We gonna pop out with y'all.
Yes, sir.
If y'all want, y'all can come to the Gucci store with me, man. Look, I went to Simeon, man. I graduated in 06, man. I'm from Chicago, born and raised. I lost my twin brother, man. Let me tell you something. I had to become an entrepreneur at an early age. I make clothes. I do music, man. I do brand consulting. I do major and independent consultant. So it's a lot of people that want to do what I do, and at ease I do what I do because I love to do what I just love to do. But people got to pay me to do what they want me to do because I love to do what I do.
What has been the most amount of money that you ever made in a single year?
Most amount of money I made in a real single year, legitly on camera, like 180,000.
What is the best financial advice that you've ever received throughout your lifetime? So like if there's one thing that a mentor or someone in your life taught you about money that always stuck with you, what's the best money lesson that you would tell the younger generation today?
No gaga. So meaning my brand is called No Talking, so that's the parent phase of no gaga. So it's no gaga, no blah blah, no talk. So basically don't talk about what you're gonna do and just do it. Put your actions where your mouth is. Let the money come to you, don't chase it. What's for you is gonna be for you. And that's success. So anybody that's feeling less confident than success is just not meant for you.
That's amazing, bro. You crushed that, man. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you. To wrap on today's video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for tons of amazing content coming soon, and click here to watch us one around Houston asking millionaires how they became successful.